Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today's video I wanted to talk about how you guys can get the new mount. If you haven't started the new event, there's a new mount, and I don't really know entirely if this is part of the event or if it's going to stay until after. I'm assuming it's going to stay until after, but we don't really fully know yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to stay, but don't quote me on that. But if you guys don't already know, if you haven't started the quest, you can check out my last video. I talk about how to go over the quest line. It's really easy. You can get it done in like 10 minutes or less. And there's a certain thing in the quest that you have to do, and you need to get these coins to get this mount. So if you have this championship training weights, if you don't know what this is, just do the quest line, you'll know what this is. And when we go into it, we have one training regiment, we have a protein bar, which just don't even bother crafting, it's completely useless. You know, it's a good source of protein, but you don't really want to get that, not really for mastery. Doesn't really help you at all. Then we got this one, the all-in-one flying gym. You need 30 of these coins. I say coins, it's effort of champions, but it's basically a coin. And right now it is currently Sunday at the time of me recording this, and this update came out on Tuesday, or this event I should say. Now I'm not too sure if you guys actually got this on console, but I'm pretty sure you guys did, and if you didn't, then just be on the lookout for this. And also this tutorial is going to be specifically for PCs, but maybe there's going to be something similar that you can do on console, so you can stay tuned if you're a console player. But the issue that we come across is that there's 30 of these coins and there's only one quest. And if the math adds up, the event stays for 2 weeks, so 14 days. And if you get 14 coins, even if you did it on day 1 and every single day up to this point, or I guess up until the event's over, you're not going to get your 30 coins and you won't be able to get this mount. But that's just assuming that this goes away. If it stays, then you can just log on for 30 days, do your quest, and you'll get it in a month, which that's gonna take a long time. And for whatever reason, there's only one quest. They really advertise training, like, you know, exercising, which, you know, that's good to do that IRL. But it's not only is it like random, but like, why is it just one? That's one thing. Now, some of you guys might have this. Some of you guys might have 2 quests. Maybe you have 3. Maybe you have all 4. And maybe there's a 5th one that I don't remember really. But the point that I'm trying to get across is that there's a faster way of doing this. You don't have to just get one every single day. That is if you're on PC. I don't know if there's a similar way on console. Maybe you guys can drop it down in the comments down below so we can help each other out with this. But if I go to my cornerstone, there's only one quest. And if I build another one of these, it's probably just gonna be one quest. And it is like a bench, kinda. You can place this in a club as well. And so far there has been one club I've noticed that actually consistently keeps 4 quests. And that is gonna be Alpha Legacy. So if we actually go into that club, you can come over here to the championship training weights. It's going to be in the middle. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you just spawn here. So you can just check that out and you have all 4 quests. So this is the one that I had. And then these are the 3 extra ones that you get. And it's really easy. This one's go for a walk. I think you have to take 1,000 steps, but all you do is just this. Just go back and forth. It's pretty easy. Or you can just have it on passively while you just do your regular farming things. There's jump around. You're basically going to be jumping all the time on the game, so not too bad. Defeat enemies, you're going to do that with defeat dungeons. I usually just do 2 of these at a time, so I usually craft, go for a walk, and jump around. You can do both at the same time. It's pretty easy. You can just do both of those at the club or like anywhere really. And then we have the defeat enemies and defeat dungeons. Those are basically tied together. I think it's 10 dungeons and 100 enemies. So it seems like a lot, but it's actually very little. If you want to get the defeat enemies done really quickly, just go into delves. There's going to be a lot of enemies in there for you. And if you struggle with delves, just go into a low depth. It doesn't really matter. You just have to complete the objective. Or not the objective, but the quest, basically, that it gives. So you don't really actually have to go through the entire delve. You're just doing the quest and just, you know, moving on from that. Dungeons, you can just go to Medieval Highlands. Even if you're brand new to the game, you just got the game, you bought it. You didn't really buy it, but I mean, I guess technically you do. I don't know. You get the game. Anyone can go into Medieval Highlands and do the dungeons there. And all of these are pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. But the point that I'm trying to make is that there is 4 of these in this club. Now, if you guys know of any more, drop it down in the comments down below. Maybe you guys have one in your clubs. We can help each other out. And we really don't want to wait an entire month to get this mastery item, because that's kind of ridiculous. Just, you know, 30 of these once a day. Like, I can't tell if they messed up with the whole quest stuff or if it was intended to be like this. It really makes no sense. Maybe if you just have one, you're not training hard enough, so the game's like, all right, we can't give this guy as much. But then that doesn't make sense because I've been farming Levi's like crazy these past couple weeks. I guess the daily contest thing already reset, which is, the reset happened like an hour ago for me. But I was up there, I promise. I think I had some ego potions, but either way, that's besides the point. Go into this club, /join world Alpha Legacy. Just make sure you put in the space. and you can get the quests done there. And if you're doing 4 a day, you'll get that a lot quicker than doing 1 a day. I have no idea how this was really intended when it first came out, but if you're doing 4 a day, at least you'll have it done before the event goes away. So just in case this is all gone, you'll have it. And for whatever reason, if they messed up, then you can blame the devs, and maybe they can reward us in some way, but I really don't know. I'm pretty sure this is gonna stay either way, but that's the main thing that I wanted to talk about for this video. Like I said, if you haven't done the quest line, check out my last video. It's super easy, and after your quest line, be sure to do these quests, because it's just gonna be under your events tab. Once you craft whatever you need to, you can do 1 a day. And even if this isn't part of the quest, it's a complete waste of our time. Each quest that you did for the quest line gave you, I don't know, crystalline cores or something cool like that. I guess that part's kind of nice if you really needed it, but overall it just seemed like a complete waste of time. There isn't really anything mastery related we can farm for, nothing we can sell. Usually I tell you guys to farm some of these event items so you can sell later, so you can make some good profit, but you can't do that for this event. So I guess we'll have to wait for the next one. Anyway, I've rambled on for too long now. I have some cool plans for this year. Maybe I'll get to them. Hopefully I can. Maybe I can start up some new series ideas, but we'll get into that whenever the time has come for that. But anyway, thank you all so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing, and I will talk to you all later.